You got a whole family coming out to the Bully Mass today, man. How's it going, man? What's your name?
Man, my name is Josh, man, from Rhode Island. Just came out here to check out all the dogs, man. Bring my kids out too.
How'd you hear about the show today?
There's a guy in Johnston, Rhode Island. He's doing it real good out there with the bullies, and he posted up on Facebook. So I just came out here and checked it all out, man.
Okay. It's your first show?
Yeah, this is my first time coming too, man. So I brought out the kids and my dog.
How old's your pup here?
My dog, she's American Bulldog. She's 16 weeks old, about 4 months.
Oh wow!
I ordered her from Utah, from PSI American Bulldogs.
What made you get into the Bulldog breed?
Well, I always had pit bulls, and they banned them to a lot of places, so I went and got me American Bulldog, and I love the bullies, so I'm gonna look forward to getting one of them too.
Oh man, I got a beautiful family, man. I got three girls also, man.
Yeah, I got the twins and my oldest right here.
I know you got the shotgun.
Definitely, man, definitely.
All right, man. Thank you for your time today.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right. Got the kids playing in the bounce house right now, having fun. Look at this girl. Yeah. What can you tell me about her?
It's actually produced by Donnie. Not really familiar with much. Yeah.
What brings you out to the show today?
Just the experience. Wanted to show her off and try to get her in the ring for the first time. Really nervous.
How you enjoying the breed so far?
Oh, I'm loving it. They're great dogs. Always had a love for all dogs, especially the bully breed. As you can tell, she's very attached to me.
How did you get involved with the breed?
I had a friend that used to breed, and he used to bring his dogs around, and I fell in love with his dogs. And that was pretty much a wrap.
How did you find out about the show today?
Eric from Roughneck Bullies forced me to come.
Well,
I get nervous because I have to show her for the first time, and I've never been in a ring before. So.
Okay. Well, good luck today.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Freak Nation crew. Some of the crew right here today, man. Got P2. Good Lord. Go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody out there, man.
This is Frank Smash Face Bullies. This is P2 right here, the future. This is what an exotic clean bully is supposed to look like. A micro extreme at its finest. We got it all. Dome, bone, spread, exactly what you need. No Goldmine blood all day. Proven, not hype.
Yeah, my brother, I'm back again. This is Rick Stomalicano with Gandhi. You already know, repping that little Goldmine blood. Freak Nation all day, baby.
All day, man. Look at him, man.
It's a true micro. This is what you call a true micro.
You cannot go wrong with the blood, man. Cannot go wrong. Look at this.
Blood is proven time and time again.
Time and time again, man. I talk about him on the radio. Now you get to see him on camera, man.
Any blood,
Freak Nation crew.
No Goldmine clicks with anything. This is what it's about. Producing micros with that flair.
Badass, man. Appreciate y'all time today.
Anytime, my brother. Anytime.
Man, look at this boy here. Look at him.
Here, give me a kiss.
They don't really jingle anymore, you know?
Okay, I'm gonna do is throw them. He's like, I'm too hot to care.
What you can tell me about your boy?
This is a grand champion dude. He's double bred, Southern Pride Pits Blade, one-time dirty money. He's 3 years old. Like I said, just completed his ABKC Grand Championship. Now we're going after all the other ones. We got some points in the RKC. Now we're looking to take the IBKC. So, dude, he's just a great dog. He's what should be the poster boy of an American bully.
I was going to ask you, he is what you would call the American bully.
Yeah.
What made you get into the breed?
I was probably about 18, 19 years old when the blue pit bull was really coming around, and got a pit bull. It was blue, and then my style changed. I like the bigger, bullier style dogs, and then I found the ABKC, the IBKC, the RKC, all these registries. The whole community and we've bred to, this dog is pretty close to my vision. This is what I want. It's taken about 6 years to get here, but you know, we're here, and now we're just having fun with it.
He's a bad boy, man. I really appreciate your time, man, and good luck today.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. That's a beautiful boy right here.
Yeah. Boy.
Oh, wow. Look at him. What can you tell me about him?
He's from the Dax bloodline. He's got a little bit of Gaudy in him, a little bit of Razor's Edge, but mostly pretty much Dax. He won for 2 first places last year, so I'm hoping for more this year.
I can see good things coming for him today. That's a beautiful dog. How old is he?
He's almost 2. He'll be 2 in December.
Oh, wow.
He's 1.5.
Thank you for your time today.
All right, thank you.
Look at this boy here.
Here you go, Eli.
Hey.
Here you go.
Dang. Look at that boy there. Look at that rear.
Creation by Anthony Knight. Respect to him.
Tell me about this boy, man.
This boy right here, Anthony Knight, Blue Zion. This is his production. Got him off of him. This is my foundation. Suarez Victorious is the sire, and his stronghold is a dame to her, which is Fire. Got his daughter over there. So I mean, he got a name for himself. It's not through me, through the owner. He did that. Anthony Knight. That's where respect go to.
Man, look at this boy, man. Look at that. Look at it. Look at them shoulders. Look at that. I'm getting you from the backside. Look at that. Good night. You said it's one of the daughters right here?
Yep.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, big boy. Oh, big boy. So I'm just glad to have one of his main boys.
Man, what bring you out to the show today, man?
Man, came to show out and have a good time. You know, I'm from Massachusetts, so they don't have too many shows out here. So when they do have one, I'm used to driving out to Maryland and all those places. So they have one out here, so I had to take the time to do it.
Oh, man, it's
Got
good
my
to have
family
some
from New York. So
New York right here in the house. And what's going on, man? Man, how you liking the bullies, man? How long you been dealing with them?
Been doing it with him for a minute. Yeah, for a while. Got some great dogs. Like I said, Breakable daughter.
Look at that.
Genesis.
This is Genesis right here.
she's off of this boy right here, Eli, and her mother's Hot Pocket, who's off of Chugga. So you see what he passed on. You see what he passed on to his daughter. If I had her mother here, you see where she got the back end from. So
You cannot deny, man. Look at that back. Man, I really appreciate y'all time today, man.
Appreciate that, man. We got Juggernaut son in there, so if you get time, we can show you him. He's clean.
I gotta check him out also, man.
All right, brother.
All right, respect.
Appreciate it.
This is a father-son combo, correct?
Yeah, yep. Rockstar 3 times G2.
Man, look
Turned a year in April.
Turned a year in April. Rockstar?
Yep.
Man, look at that boy there, man. Look at Pops right there. Still looking good. Man, what brings you out to the show today, man?
Came out here, close ride, some friends, some family, show a couple of the dogs off, keep in contact with some more bully friends.
Yeah, we ain't seen each other in a
it.
minute, man.
Going back 5 years now,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit even longer.
Man, man, how you feel about the state of the bully game right now as far as the show scene, man?
Right now, as far as the show scene, I haven't been out here as much doing my thing. I've seen a lot change, some good, some bad. But as far as the crowd, you know what they say, you can't beat them, they're joining them. That's all they're doing right now. A lot of hot bandwagons, a lot of nice dogs. Which out here showing them off. We might enter Revy in the ring today.
Okay.
Later on, just gonna decide to see what else is out here.
Hey, what's some changes you like to see? Because you've been to the shows over the years.
I mean, as far as the class, you can't keep, there's not the classes, there's too many to keep up with. So by the time you're done getting the dog ready for a show, there's a new class or a new hot dog out. And it's just, it makes it hard for the show ring.
All right, man, I really appreciate your time today.
All right.
All right. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Okay, I'm Luann. I'm from Connecticut. I'm here with my girl Dreamer. She's the granddaughter of James Cooper's. I can see the hate in your eyes. He recently died back in around February, 13 years old. So she's like commemorating him. to this day for like weight pulling.
What brings you out to the show today for the weight pull event?
Yeah, the weight pulling event, and you know, like I've been working hard like all year round trying to get her to a weight pulling event to this day. Yeah, first day out the whole year. See what she got for today.
How did you get involved with the weight pull?
I've been going to like bully shows by myself before I came, and I see these people, these friends of mine I made. Yeah, them doing got me into it, and yeah, I got a tutelage from somebody, you know, over the phone, and you know how to like train my dog. Yeah, I went from there.
Hey man, good luck today on the show.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Look at this girl here. This is actually one of the judges for the weight pull today, man. How you can get involved with the weight pull?
Getting involved with weight pull is pretty easy. Need some chain and some window weights and a harness. I actually give my number to anyone who wants it to help out. It's just almost like bodybuilding for humans. You just got to take your time, do it slowly, and introduce the dog into it so it enjoys it and think it's fun instead of a job and doesn't want to do it.
I'm sorry, I forgot to even ask your name.
My name is Malik Ferguson.
Malik Ferguson?
Yeah.
And do you have a kennel also?
No, not really. I just got a bunch of dogs.
A bunch of dogs? How did you get involved with the weight pull?
Actually, around 13 or 14 years ago, I went to my first weight pull at Lee Barrett's. He's got a table down at this dog show. I went to a fun show, and I saw it. That was the first time I saw one, and I've been hooked ever since.
Oh, wow. And now, at this point, you're now judging
Yeah, I'm
the
now
weight pulls.
judging a weight pull. It's been about maybe 15, 16 years for me to get to the status of becoming a judge, but
How do you feel about the weight pulling today compared to when you first got started? Is it still very active in the community from what you see? Or is it a dying art?
For certain sanctions, maybe it's dying out, but yeah, it's a little bit less people than it used to be. Due to some of the weight restraints in some of the registries for dogs, it makes it harder for little dogs or big dogs to to pull weight because they get handicapped. But I mean, some places are good and some places aren't. It really depends on what state you live in.
How do you feel about the physical conditions of the dogs today compared to when you first got in?
The physical conditions of the dogs now are totally superior to the dogs that were weight pulling back then because they were more powerhouse dogs and only wanted to do 4 or 5 pulls. These dogs now are like complete conditioned athletes. You know, that's what you need to call them now because, I mean, people run them, do everything they need to do, run them, weight pull them, treadmill them, spring pull them, you know, swim them, so.
I really appreciate your time today.
Oh, I appreciate the questions, man.
All right.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
put in that work.
That was sweet, baby. That was sweet, man. That was sweet. See those legs?
Actually, a lot of people does.
Yo, I'm telling you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Finish work. Oh my God. Oh, finish work.
Oh, he got it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Finish. Finish.
Hi.
Could you introduce yourself to the people?
My name's Ellen Koss-Kennedy, and I'm the owner of Mine and Sledge Kennel.
Could you talk about the early stages of the American Bully?
Well, I feel like I watched it from its infancy. Back in the 80s and 90s, we were already breeding pocket pits and heavy pits and extra large, and a lot of those were things that didn't work out so well, and we abandoned them and moved on. Watched the American Bulldog start up and actually turn into a good breed, and I feel like the American Bully is its second time around trying to be a breed, and I'm hoping that some of the mistakes we made early on won't be repeated, that people pay close attention to the genetics of the dogs involved and some of the structural abnormalities that go along with the type breedings that people do to create a certain look. And I think that I applaud it. I like the fact that it's getting separated out, but I also think it's really important that we preserve the original American Pit Bull Terrier as its own breed. I think that they need to become separate, but it'll take a while.
Now, what were some of the dogs that you had that were part of the early beginnings of the American Bully?
Well, I think the dog that people know about or recognize is Mine and Sledge Silver Sadie, or I think she was renamed Razor's Edge Silver Sadie. She produced, to Mr. Brooks, she produced Paddington. Paddington went on to produce for pretty much everybody in that first generation of Razor's Edge. But if you look at most Razor's Edge dogs, they go back in some way to my taproot bitch, who was Warlock's Clarice, who was a purposeful cross between old-style ruffian expert lines and Carver pig hunting lines, which is where I wanted to start. I wanted to start with show dogs mixed with real game-bred dogs to have them be both sound and attractive at the same time.
Now, let me ask you, how do you feel about how your line is being spread today?
I think that the sort of the craze that went on initially with what Razor's Edge was doing, and not so much Jeannie, but with Dave. I mean, I applaud Dave on one hand for bringing marketing to our breed in a way that had never been done before, and I think he did a lot for the breed in terms of getting the word out there and really getting people excited, people jazzed. But I also feel like, and it wasn't just him, there were a whole group of them, were really just doing too much line breeding and too much inbreeding. And they're two different things. And not culling dogs, and by culling I mean neutering, spaying, removing them from the breeding population, not removing those dogs, and so keeping in the bloodline some defects that were not things that should have been passed on.
And one last question, how do you feel about the dogs today, as far as health-wise?
The bully breed it's a genetic disaster zone right now, but that's just because people don't have enough knowledge to know what to cull, everybody thinks they're a breeder. Everybody thinks they can go out and get 2 dogs, make a litter, and say they got a line. A line takes 4 generations, and a generation is 3 to 4 years, so it's 12 to 15 years of your life dedicated to changing a look and creating a certain kind of dog. And even then, I would debate that the thing we call lines doesn't really exist. So I'm worried because I see a lot of structural abnormalities and I know where they came from. I'm looking at one right now. And I know there's a lot of heart defects. I know there's a lot of respiratory issues. And there's a lot of blue dog syndrome because of people breeding for color and not paying attention to what comes with that color. So, but you know, every new breed has this kind of growing pain. The issue is, can we take these growing pains and be smart and say, okay, this is bad, this is bad, this is awesome, let's breed this, and then very carefully bring in this and that and this to stabilize the awesomeness and make the American Bully into a breed that our grandchildren and great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren will enjoy.
I really appreciate your time today, and I cannot wait to get you on Bully Talk with Zeb Pitts
My
to
pleasure.
go further into the genetics.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Sure.